What's the crack, YouTube? I am the Prince of Hell, Omega TC, and welcome back to Mass Effect 2, where today we're going to be starting the first of our loyalty missions. Today we're going to do Jacob's mission, just to get that out of the way. Then next episode we'll do Miranda's mission, and so on and so forth. Once we're out of loyalty missions, we'll recruit the rest of the group, and we'll do their loyalty missions too. Alrighty. So, with that said, I do want to ask, basically recently I've been producing music, and I was just wondering, leave it in the comments below if you want to hear what I've produced. It's not very good, but, you know, gotta start somewhere. Yeah, so without further ado, let's get into it. Or as I'm so fond of saying, it's showtime. Fantastic.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Huh.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get out of there as soon as possible.
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Charming.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while.
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Huh.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Jesus.
Local flora. Probably had no choice. Inevitable after that long.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
Who are you? What was your rank on the Gernsback?
I think the leader thinks for us, and we serve. So we can go. He
That's only...
exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Hostile.
It's Jacob, he doesn't know, or he doesn't know it. Jesus, they're proving a nuisance, I'll give them that. And they move way too much. That ought to do it. He's dead. What? Or maybe he's not dead, okay. No, wrong thing. Carnifex hand cannon. Jesus, there's so many. Could you, like, actually... Gotcha. Right. Kill them all.
Got him!
Worse,
He's down.
decay. Suspect mental instability.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
You think too highly of him, Jacob. Huh. All females. Anyone else noticing this?
Clearly docile. Same uniform remnants as those who attacked, however.
Is this an earlier stage, or did the exile make the others violent?
Previous females said hunters were exiled. Genders segregated. Unusual.
Doesn't matter. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
You certainly seem to have a way with words.
You heard her. I have his face. My father forced the crew to eat toxic food. What the hell?
He has a cruel face. His cruel face. I can't talk to you. I don't want punishing.
Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
Oh dear. I get the feeling they don't like us very much. Hey look, cover. Can't imagine why we'd need it.
Incoming.
Yeah. Max I can deal with, those hunters are a nuisance, however. Why do we not have... Now I have warp ammo.
Not familiar with a protocol that condones crew suppression via lethal force.
Please, here. You have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised and what they did.
Think on your own time. What's in there?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Jesus.
Not what I would have done, but they were in a desperate situation.
How long do you stay desperate? The numbers go up from there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead.
Jesus.
They separated out the women. Assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
It's looking like he only activated the beacon because the men have come back ready to fight.
He let this happen, and now it's... I need to find this man.
More Max? Seriously?
Just the thing to help.
The hell? How's I taken out of cover?
Any
How am I getting taken out of cover? Someone explain this to me. What?
You're done!
Emmett Morden's dead, that's a problem. We take these assholes down. Huh. Over there. Trying to excuse your own shortcomings.
This thing is not my father.
He is your father. Panic. I hate that move. Scorch him, Morden. How do you miss?
We've been spotted.
That drone bobs and weaves a lot, and it's very, very annoying. You are beginning to get on my nerves. Stick your head out so I can kill you. Where you going? That ought to do it. No? In this world.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Panic. Run. Hey, ammo. Nice. Jesus, that's a mech. Kill it. Ah, shoot it! Duck, you idiot! Why can I not shoot this thing? That's getting old. Come out where I can hit you. Jesus, you're becoming a nuisance. Got him. Right. Screw you. This. Kill him. Alright, gotta do this. Sit down! Got him. You, Captain Ronald Taylor. Have I ever told you how much I hate Weimer mechs?
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have. What about your crew? Total loss. Toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal us.
Bullshit.
That's the best you can do. You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Doesn't matter. You're running a very questionable setup here, Captain. Explain.
Of course. It was chaos after the crash, and the crew never really accepted me as captain. They rebelled and trapped us here. Once they started eating the toxic food, I couldn't control them. And I couldn't get to the beacon.
Just stop. We know what you did to your crew. Why let this go 10 years?
Who the hell are you?
Taylor. Lieutenant Jacob Taylor.
Jacob? My Jacob?
Not who you expected, Captain?
I was hoping not to have to explain this to you. Or anyone, really. You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance. like an instinct. Pure authority was easy at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
Can't say this wouldn't be a hell of a vacation. But you don't get to just walk away after all this time.
You're damn right he doesn't. What happened here, I should vent his head. But he's not even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
I'm pretty sure we can spare the ammo.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm not taking the shot. My father owned his mistakes. He was a different man. A good man.
Yeah, just put in a requisition order. We'll get a new one.
You've seen the crazy ones. This won't stop them. It's not for them, Dad.
Ooh. That's cold. Sayonara.
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We could be long gone by the time they get here.
They get as much as a glimpse, and you're restricted to decaf.
Great, may as well serve it in the airlock, you hard ass.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Really? Because given the result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
You know very little about me, Shepard. Don't presume to understand my intentions. Cerberus is ultimately about humanity.
Fine. You didn't forward.
I did.
Was this supposed to be a favor? Or did you just want to see him squirm?
What he did with it was his own business. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jake?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor's body has some catching up to do, but the man died a long time ago. I've already dealt with that. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind it?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective. Good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure
Selective
what
memory, huh?
she meant,
Yeah.
Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on.
I
We got
Commander.
work.
Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Private terminal.
All right, we're gonna talk to Jacob. Get Jack's loyalty mission. She's our boo.
Thanks for diverting to the Gernsback, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. And don't worry, it will not affect how I do my job. It's over.
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
Hey, Jackie. Hey, where you at? There you are.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them. You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes.
We've got work to do. Get to the point.
I work for you, and you work for Cerberus. They're in my face all the time. This is gonna make me crazy. Crazier. Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
What did they hope to gain by
It
torturing?
was something about pain breaking down mental barriers and how it might clear the way for a more bio. I'm sure there was a payoff due at some point, but I wasn't gonna see it. I was wired up in a cell.
You love the power they gave you.
They never gave me a choice.
They tortured you just to see if they could
Wasn't
make us
in a
strong.
position to ask, Shepard. All I know is a little girl crying in a cell, begging for the pain to stop.
How did you get out of there?
There was some kind of emergency, and I made a break for it. I just killed everything in my way and ran. Guess my biotics had developed faster than they thought. I managed to get a shuttle off the ground, drifted until a freighter picked me up. The crew used me, then sold me. That's my uplifting escape story.
There were other children in the base?
I didn't know much about them. When I broke out, I had to fight through them all. I showed them, but there's a loser.
You're absolutely certain that
I was a
Cerberus...
kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
I'm gonna talk to the elusive man, and he'd better have some answers.
He'll just deny everything. That's not what I'm after anyway. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
Our mission is the priority.
Don't wait too long.
That's gonna just about do it for this episode. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like. If you really enjoy this content, be sure to sub and whatnot, and ring that bell so you can see whenever I drop new content. And with that said, guys, I will chat you in a while.